it's Jackie Ballheis from Compin Stampers. Today we're going to make a cute, quick and easy note card. Now we're using a stamp set that's just greetings, and I'm going to give you a template that you could use with any stamps, paper, and ink, especially those big greetings, to make some cute, quick and easy cards. I hope you like the idea. Let's flip the camera around and let's get stamping. So this is the stamp set we're going to use today. Perfect for all occasion. Love you, happy birthday to you, thank you, thinking of you. Mix and match these pieces. And this, I just love the artwork on these, that you really don't need to combine it with any other images. So let's just go ahead. We got some pieces here, and we're going to start by stamping our layer. I just have a piece of basic white, what is this, 4.5 by 3, I think. Now, speaking of that, I will have all the measurements over on the blog posts that go along with this video. The link's down in the video description, and I'll have pictures. I got about 4 or 5 cards I'm going to show you before we're done, and we'll have pictures of all of them, measurements, and all that jazz over there for you. Now, I normally don't do this, but I wanted to share a little tip with you. When I am putting my stamps on my blocks, I like them straight on my blocks. So to do that, I use my grid paper, and I kind of line the stamp up looking through the grid. Now this is a tough one because it's not like really straight. But then I take my block and I use the grid to kind of follow the lines on there, to stick it down there and just pick up the stamp. Now I know it's straight on there. So let's get both stamps. We got the thank and then the you. This one also, putting it along a line there, and then when I put my block down, I am just using my grid lines, and then I should be pretty straight on that. Okay, so we are gonna start. We are using some new colors here. What do we got? Darling, Duckling. I'm still struggling remembering these names. And we'll go ahead and we'll ink up the thank, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and stick it way up towards the top, okay? And you'll see why here in just a second. So there's thank, and then we're gonna use Secret C. This is my new black. I don't know if you can tell here. It is a really, really deep blue, I would call it, way darker than Night and Navy. It almost looks like a soft black, and I've been using this for so many things. I love to stamp greetings in black, and I found I like this better because I like these pads better than the Memento, so it just gives me that really nice image on there. Okay, we've got that part done. Then we're gonna go ahead and grab our adhesive, and I just have a little strip of Designer Series paper here. Now notice there's ferns on the back. This paper happens to be from the Floral Impressions pack, which really is all flowers, but most of the papers, like if there's prints where they're predominantly flowers or some kind of images, will have a really nice neutral back that can be used for anything. So we don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to be a floral card. It's actually kind of a masculine card. And then we're gonna layer it on to a piece of that Secret C. So again, I said a template. This would be a perfect template for making quick and easy note cards. Just your strip of Designer Series paper there, your nice big greeting up at the top, and it's, I don't know, a little boring, right? So we're gonna just go ahead and take some linen thread. You know, when I'm creating, a lot of times I get this far on a card and I'm like, ooh, it just needs one more thing. It's a little boring. Oh, we're almost out of that one. There you go. You know, it just needs one more thing. So my one more thing, 99% of the time, oh, I hope I have enough here, is linen thread. I think it just adds that nice little touch on there. That one ends short. I could rewrap it, but we'll make it work here. I just like to add a little linen thread, tie a bow. Notice I tie my bows upside down. I have found that's just a little trick that helps me. When I tie a bow, the tails come down and the little loopies go up when you do it upside down. Boy, that's great English, right? Loopies. We'll call our bow loopies there. Okay, so we got that much, and it's like, do we want one more thing? Sure. I like to take some type of embellishment. Now, these happen to be, let's see, what are these? They're the new in color ones. And I'll have links to all these products over on that blog post. Oops, they're kind of stuck in there. So I like to keep, well, I need to trim that a little bit. This is just a passport holder, or case thing, I guess, but it works perfect for keeping your embellishments. Yep, these are the in color flat pearls, and we'll take our take your pick tool, and let's just go ahead and stick a couple of them right down. We'll stick with that darling duckling. Stick a couple there, okay? So now I'm happy with it. It has a little something to it, still quick and easy. Take our note card. Again, I use these note cards and envelopes a lot because they come in a package of 20. And you got your card and your envelope. I like to use bone folder. Okay, we'll just get a nice little crease in there. And then let's flip this over and we're gonna just pop this up on dimensionals. I don't know, I have this thing. It is rare, if ever, that I will make a card and not use dimensionals. And since we didn't have any like flowers or little elements to pop up, we're just gonna pop up this whole layer. Once we get, they're sticking everywhere. And we'll go ahead and we'll stick it on, whoops, gotta get it straight on there. Let's try to do that better. There we go. And there is our quick and easy thank you card. Now let me bring in a couple other ones. I was just playing with different colors, these new in colors. This one is Strawberry Slush. You can see I did the exact same format. So there's just that strip of designer series paper. All of these papers are from that same pack, and so you can see how they're just kind of neutral. So thinking of you, I had to stamp the of and the you separately. So there's that one. Another love you, using the same colors as that one. And then happy birthday. Now notice this one, that strip, okay, is a little bit narrower, but that's the beauty of a template like this. You can adjust as you need to. So I stamped my happy birthday to you first, and then figured out how wide this had to be. So I'll have the measurements for all these over on that blog post. So there you go, quick and easy note cards. This would be a perfect gift. Make up a set of, you know, a whole bunch of different ones. Package it cute. But I love the stamp set, super easy cards to make. Any color, any paper. So make sure to check out the blog post with all the details on these. And we'll be stamping again real soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a stamp happy day.